Alberta's future at stake. Danielle Smith forces vote on separation in shocking move. In a groundbreaking political maneuver, Alberta Premier Danielle Smith has initiated a referendum to explore the province's separation from Canada. This bold step has ignited a fierce debate across the nation, reflecting a growing sentiment among Alberta's residents who feel increasingly alienated by federal policies under Prime Minister Mark Carney. With over 100,000 signatures backing the independence movement, the call for a separation vote is gaining significant momentum and attention. Alberta has long been recognized as a vital economic engine for Canada, primarily due to its rich natural resources, particularly in the energy sector. However, frustrations have mounted among residents who believe their contributions to the national economy have been overlooked. The federal government's policies, especially those focused on environmental sustainability, are perceived as detrimental to Alberta's economic interests. Reports indicate that these federal initiatives have cost the province upwards of $500 billion in lost investments over the years, further fueling calls for autonomy. The discontent among Albertans has reached a tipping point. Many citizens feel that their voices have gone unheard and that their economic well-being is being jeopardized by decisions made in Ottawa. As a result, discussions about separation have evolved from mere political rhetoric into serious considerations for many. This shift in sentiment is underscored by a widespread belief that Alberta deserves more control over its resources and economic future. Premier Smith's strategy surrounding the separation referendum is both calculated and proactive. She has embarked on a comprehensive consultation tour, engaging with communities across the province to educate residents about the implications of separation and to gauge their sentiments. This outreach is critical in building a solid foundation of support for the referendum. Additionally, by reviving the Referendum Commissioner's Office and introducing the Referendum Accessibility Act, Smith aims to facilitate the process for Albertans wishing to express their desire for sovereignty. The referendum question is deliberately framed to reflect a serious commitment. Do you agree Alberta should seek sovereign provincial status subject to negotiation with Canada? This precise language indicates a thoughtful approach to the movement, suggesting that it is rooted in a genuine desire for independence rather than mere frustration. The political landscape in Alberta is experiencing a significant shift. Recent polling data reveals that approximately 58% of Albertans support the idea of a referendum, highlighting a notable change in public sentiment. This growing support has manifested in various forms, including packed rallies throughout cities, demonstrating a widespread desire for change. Notably, the Alberta NDP has begun to distance itself from its federal counterparts, marking a realignment of political loyalties in response to the burgeoning separation movement. This evolving political dynamic underscores the urgency of the situation. Citizens from diverse backgrounds are rallying behind the idea of independence, indicating that the desire for change extends beyond political elites to resonate with everyday individuals. The movement reflects a collective call for a new direction, one that prioritizes Alberta's unique needs and aspirations. Central to this debate is Prime Minister Mark Carney, whose policies have come under intense scrutiny. As the new leader of the Liberal Party, Carney is focused on ambitious environmental targets that many Albertans perceive as threats to their livelihoods. His administration's emphasis on reducing carbon emissions and promoting sustainable energy practices has sparked concerns that these initiatives could undermine Alberta's vital energy sector. Critics argue that Carney's approach prioritizes environmental goals over economic stability, effectively sidelining Alberta in national conversations about energy, investment, and economic growth. The prospect of a separation vote carries significant implications for both Alberta and the broader Canadian political landscape. Should the referendum pass, it could set a precedent for other provinces feeling similarly marginalized to pursue their own paths toward autonomy. Alberta's robust economic indicators, including a GDP per capita that exceeds that of both Germany and the United States, underscore its potential viability as an independent entity. The province is not merely a contributor to the national economy, it is a powerhouse that demands recognition for its contributions. However, the journey toward potential separation is fraught with complexities and challenges. Negotiating the terms of independence would require careful planning and consideration of numerous factors, such as trade relationships, resource management, and the future of public services. As Smith and her team prepare for this political showdown, they must navigate these challenges thoughtfully, ensuring they are equipped for the multifaceted discussions that a separation would entail. The separation movement is not just a political issue. It has evolved into a grassroots uprising, uniting individuals from various backgrounds who share a common goal of seeking independence. The rallies supporting the referendum have showcased a passionate and engaged populace, signaling a readiness to challenge the status quo. The Alberta government is actively mobilizing resources and expertise to prepare for serious negotiations should the referendum succeed, demonstrating that this movement is rooted in determination and resolve. As Alberta advances toward a potential separation vote, the stakes are higher than ever. Danielle Smith's leadership is crucial in guiding the province through this transformative period. The dialogue surrounding independence transcends mere separation. It is about asserting Alberta's identity and ensuring that its contributions to Canada are recognized and valued. The message from Alberta is clear. Residents are tired of waiting for change that seems perpetually out of reach. They are ready to take control of their destiny and redefine their future on their own terms. The outcome of this referendum could reshape not only Alberta's future but also the fabric of Canadian politics, making it a pivotal moment in the nation's history. As the situation unfolds, all eyes will be on Alberta, watching to see whether this movement for independence will succeed and what it will mean for the relationship between Alberta and the rest of Canada. The potential for a new era of provincial autonomy is both exhilarating and daunting, and the implications of this political showdown will reverberate for years to come. Ultimately, Alberta stands at a critical juncture, poised to either redefine its relationship with Canada or embark on a path toward full sovereignty. The unfolding narrative of Alberta's independence movement will not only influence the province's future, but also challenge the very foundations of federalism in Canada, prompting a reevaluation of how provinces interact with the national government. As Albertans prepare for this monumental decision, the implications of their choice will resonate far beyond the borders of the province, shaping the political landscape of Canada for generations to come.